Bienvenue. Welcome back to French class. Today is a major milestone. You're learning your first French verb conjugation. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to conjugate any regular ER verb in French. That's hundreds of verbs. You'll be able to say I speak, you eat, we travel, they work, all in perfect French. Why is this so important? Because verbs are the heart of language. Right now you know French words and sentence structure, but conjugating verbs is what lets you express actions and talk about what people do. This is where French becomes real communication. Now, I know French conjugation seems scary. Students always worry about it. But here's the secret. ER verbs follow a simple, predictable pattern. Once you learn it, you can apply it to hundreds of French verbs. 5 minutes from now, you'll be conjugating confidently. Ready? C'est parti. Let's go. All right, foundation first. In French, verbs are grouped by their infinitive endings, er, ir, and re. Today we're focusing on ER verbs. To speak. Parler. Parler. See that ER ending? That's your ER verb. Now let's conjugate it. You remove ER and add new endings that tell you who is doing the action. Remove ER from parle, you get parle. This is your stem. Now add endings. I speak, add E for je. Je parle. Je parle. You speak, add ES for tu. Tu parle. Tu parle. He or she speaks, add E for il or elle. Il parle. Elle parle. Il parle, elle parle. We speak, add ONS for nous. Nous parlons. Nous parlons. You speak, plural, add EZ for vous. Vous parlez. Vous parlez. They speak, add ENT for ils or elles. Ils parlent. Ils parlent. See the pattern? E-E-S-E, O-N-S-E-Z-ent. That's it. That's the whole ER verb pattern. Pro tip, write this down. E-E-S-E, O-N-S-E-Z-ent. Memorize this and you can conjugate any regular ER verb in French. Let's practice with more ER verbs. Manger, to eat. I eat. Je mange. Je mange. You eat. Tu manges. Tu manges. She eats. Elle mange. Elle mange. We eat. Nous mangeons. Nous mangeons. Wait, notice mangeons has an E before ONS. This is a spelling rule. Verbs ending in GER add an E before ONS to keep the soft G sound. Voyager, to travel. I travel. Je voyage. Je voyage. We travel. Nous voyageons. Nous voyageons. Same rule, add E before ONS. Travailler, to work. You work. Tu travailles. Tu travailles. They work. Ils travaillent. Ils travaillent. Étudier, to study. We study. Nous étudions. Nous étudions. You study, formal. Vous étudiez. Aimer, to like or love. Very important verb. I like French. J'aime le français. J'aime le français. Notice J apostrophe before aim. Before a vowel, J becomes J apostrophe. You like chocolate. Tu aimes le chocolat. Tu aimes le chocolat. Donner, to give. He gives a gift. Il donne un cadeau. Il donne un cadeau. We give money. Nous donnons de l'argent. Nous donnons de l'argent. Chercher, to look for, to search. I'm looking for my keys. Je cherche mes clés. Je cherche mes clés. They're looking for a hotel. Ils cherchent un hôtel. Ils cherchent un hôtel. Regarder, to watch, to look at. We watch TV. Nous regardons la télé. Nous regardons la télé. You watch movies. Vous regardez des films. Vous regardez des films. Here's something important about pronunciation. For je, tu, il, elle, ils, and elle forms, the verb sounds the same, even though it's spelled differently. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, il parle. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, il parle. They all sound like parle. The E, ES, E, and ENT are silent. Only nous parlons and vous parlez sound different. This is why you must include the pronoun in French. Unlike Spanish, the verb sound doesn't tell you who's doing it. Common mistake alert. Students forget to add the E before ONS for GER verbs. They say nous mangeons instead of nous mendions. Remember, GER verbs need that E to keep the soft G sound. Another mistake, dropping the S in tu form. Students say tu parles instead of tu parles. Always add ES for tu, even though it's silent. It's correct spelling. Third mistake, confusing nous and vous. Nous is we, vous is you plural or formal you. Nous gets ONS, vous gets EZ. Okay, practice time. I'm going to give you 3 verbs to conjugate. Pause and try. Number 1, aimer, to like. For J, pause now. Answer, j'aime, with the apostrophe. How did you do? Number 2, travailler, to work. For nous, try it. Answer, nous travaillons. Perfect. Number 3, manger, to eat. For nous, remember the spelling rule. Answer, nous mangeons, with the extra E. Excellent. Let's practice some complete sentences. I speak French every day. Je parle français tous les jours. We travel to Paris. Nous voyageons à Paris. They work at the restaurant. Ils travaillent au restaurant. You watch TV, informal. Tu regardes la télé. If you got 3 right, you've mastered ER verbs. All right, let's recap everything. Today you learned how to conjugate ER verbs in French. The pattern is remove ER, then add E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. This works for hundreds of French verbs. You learned parler, manger, voyager, travailler, étudier, aimer, donner, chercher, regarder, all following the same pattern. Special spelling rule. GER verbs add an E before ONS to keep the soft G. You learned that je, tu, il, elle, il forms all sound the same. Only nous and vous sound different. This is why you always need the pronoun in French. Look at what you can do now. You can conjugate hundreds of French verbs. You can express actions, talk about daily life, describe what people do. This is real French communication. You're actually speaking French. Your homework: conjugate 5 ER verbs completely, all 6 forms. Write them down. Then create 5 sentences using different verbs and pronouns. Say them out loud. Comment your best sentence below. I'll correct it. Next class, we're learning IR and RE verbs, the other two French verb families. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Excellent work. You're a French conjugation star. À bientôt.